We are lucky to have Cat TV in Bennington. They play an important role in making information accessible to this community, especially during COVID. While we are home and can't attend meetings or visit our local cultural organizations, Cat TV makes sure that we know what's going on and that we know what to look forward to when we can be together again.
Cat TV has always served as a resource to help us get our word out regarding community events, planning projects, activities, economic development efforts.
Cat TV means the world to us. They, from the get-go, they were eager. They were really excited to present something new and to have this opportunity.
It's more and more difficult to get news out to the public in this day and age, and Cat TV is a great resource for us. Not only does Cat TV help with television, but it also helps with Facebook. It helps reach people where they are.
Cat TV is out in the community, finding, recording, and sharing local stories that help keep people informed and also help people see themselves and their larger community.
Cat TV has always been a tremendous partner with us here at the Chamber, the Southwestern Vermont Chamber of Commerce. And yet, I didn't think that our partnership could get any stronger or we could do anything better than what we've done in the past, but that's a lesson learned for me because Cat TV rose to the challenge of a year filled with a pandemic and trying to help our local community.
The team has been incredible to work with. We were able to work with Cat to create programming and really boiled down information to be both accessible and right at the forefront for our community.
I would say that no year has highlighted more the importance of Cat TV to our community than 2020.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex Burke and I have the pleasure of being the president of the Cat TV Board of Directors. Having served on the Cat TV board since 2017, I've witnessed the critical role community media plays in our society, and we take that role very seriously. With that in mind, I'm happy to introduce this year's annual report to the community. It's a fantastic snapshot of all we have achieved in the last year. You just heard how important Cat TV is to the community from our amazing community partners. Together, we bring our viewers critical and informative updates, shows, and events to the public. 2020 was an unprecedented year for everyone, but it also shows us how critical Cat TV is and the work the incredible staff does day in and day out. I know I speak for all on the board when I say we are proud of the work that Cat TV has done in the past year, and we look forward to the next year and what it holds. I will now turn it over to our hardworking staff, starting with Lisa Beyer, Cat TV's Executive Director. Lisa?
Thank you, Alex, for the introduction, and thank you to our community partners for their kind words. We're so thrilled to know that you support our organization and that you see the value to our community. We all know that 2020 was a challenging year for everyone. For Cat TV, we face the same challenges in our organization, balancing continuing to provide services and fulfill our mission while keeping our staff and members safe. We didn't waste any time in pivoting our operations and developing new ways of keeping the community informed. This included quickly shifting the town and school boards to virtual platforms, partnering with SVMC to provide vital updates, sharing much needed information on resources for food and medical information, and continuing to offer hyper-local content representing our community. During this time, we also faced a move from channels 15, 16, and 17 to our new channel positions of 1075, 1085, and 1095 on local Comcast cable. With this move, we gained access to the program guide, which enables viewers to find and search for our programming along with all the other channels on Comcast's lineup. We also took this as an opportunity to rethink and reimagine the format of our channels and increase the amount and variety of programming available to viewers. Despite the pandemic, our staff worked tirelessly to develop new content blocks, systems to keep content refreshed and relevant, new designs for the bulletin boards, and development of our new video-on-demand services. As a result, we increased the total number of programs by 778 from last year. We closed our facility to the public in March, only opening for studio use for a couple months during the summer. Even still, our numbers are impressive given those restrictions. What these numbers don't show is the countless hours our staff dedicated to helping community members, governing boards, and nonprofit organizations tackle the new virtual platforms and providing remote production support. While this wasn't a metric we officially tracked, we have no doubt that we supported a larger variety and number of individuals and organizations than in recent years. Cat TV can be viewed in Bennington, North Bennington, Woodford, Powell, and Shaftesbury. There are 5,903 Comcast subscribers in our service area. That's an increase of 169 when last reported in 2018. We have 122 active members who have recently received training, submitted programming, or have joined to support our mission. We have another 216 friends who are prior members or whose activity has recently lapsed, and we stay in touch with an additional 317 associates of the organization. Cat TV has been a staple for 30 years, and 2020 was no different. This report helps shed light on our achievements and inform the community of the work that we do. This year in particular, I couldn't be more proud of our work and the importance our organization has in the community. Thank you for taking a couple minutes to learn more about Cat TV and our annual report. Now let's head over to our operations manager, William Gardner, for a financial update.
Hi, I'm William Gardner, Operations Manager, and I'm here to give you a snapshot of Cat TV's financial health. Being a 501c3 nonprofit organization, it's always a challenge to stretch the dollar as far as possible. In the past few years, we have made a concerted effort to lean our operating expenses and search for additional revenue streams. By putting additional resources into underwriting and production services, we have been able to diversify our income and make valuable partnerships within our community. Okay, now for the numbers. Our income for fiscal year 1920 was $411,150, with expenses coming in at $354,643, leaving us an increase in net assets of $63,911. We spent nearly $33,000 on capital expenses to include the repainting of one side of our facility, over $10,000 in production equipment, and nearly $5,000 in playback equipment and office furniture. In the coming year, we hope to continue to run a lean operation, maximize our community engagement, make significant improvements to our studio and facility. Let me hand it over to our production manager, Mike.
Welcome to where the magic happens, Cat TV's production department. Despite the unprecedented year we had, we have never been busier. The biggest partnerships we developed were with the Southwestern Vermont Medical Center and the Southern Vermont Chamber of Commerce, revolving around our local COVID-19 updates. We also partnered with the Mount Anthony Union High School for their sports coverage. Combined, these programs reached over 63,500 people on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, overall we had 351,000 views, which equates to nearly 520,000 minutes watched on our page. Pretty impressive. The two most viewed programs were Bennington's Got Talent from January of 2020 and our 2020 high school graduation coverage. On our YouTube page, we yielded 47,600 views, and on our website, we had 12,548 page views. Naturally, these are significantly up due to our current situation. While most of our programs were virtual this past year, we did manage to get some productions in our studio. We were lucky to have 45 productions that yielded 107 hours of use from our studio. Cat TV is so lucky and fortunate to work with some great community partners, as well as cover important community events. For that, I'll turn it over to Jim, one of our production assistants. Jim?
Hi, I'm Jim Byers. Community is so important to us here at CAT TV. Let me tell you why. For starters, we covered 81 community events last year. From farmers markets to candlelight vigils, our community gathers for many diverse reasons. Our mandate at CAT TV is to give voice to all in our viewing area. Even during the pandemic, we facilitated the ability of our members to produce content by issuing equipment on an extended basis. This resulted in 45 hours of use on our equipment. Our staff also developed procedures that allowed us to safely cover public events. Community is what drives our commitment to providing quality coverage. But we also serve our community in the traditional ways you may depend on us for. Let's send it over to Josh to discuss our meeting coverage.
Hi, I'm Joshua Boucher. Local government is a major component of what we do here at CAT TV. One of the main tasks of the production department is the amount of live meetings we cover every month. We cover over a dozen live meetings a month, and this year, due to COVID, we had to make a major switch in how we deliver those meetings. Thankfully, we made the switch to a virtual setup, and we have continued to improve that setup and how meetings are being delivered to viewers. This past year, we covered 247 local events. That includes 59 live meetings, 107 taped meetings, and 81 other productions in the community. That equates to 358 production hours. Next year, we look forward to covering even more events and getting back to in-person meetings when it is safe to do so. Now, once final productions are complete, they head over to Tony to be scheduled.
Hi, I'm Tony Connor, CAT TV's Digital Media Coordinator. I have the pleasure of scheduling content on our TV channels. It was exciting to see our channels move to the higher tier, 1075, 1085, and 1095 last year. And since then, we've enhanced our program lineup and our video on demand services. Last year, we had 172 CAT TV produced local meetings. We showed 836 locally produced programs, and we found 446 more programs to air that came from across Vermont, and another 496 programs that came from really places all across the country. Now, it's a grand total of 1,884 programs that we were able to air for our community here in Bennington and the surrounding area. And we're excited about that. And we're also excited about the launch of the new Vermont Community Television channel, which is going to showcase PEG TV content from all over the state. That channel can be found at 1070 on your local TV. And now it's on to Greg.
Hi, I'm Greg Van Houten, the newest member of the CAT TV Board of Directors. I want to take this moment to say thank you to our community. Thank you for supporting CAT TV and its mission for the communities we serve. Having been on the board for a few months, I already see how much work is being done at CAT TV to provide high-quality content to our community. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at our latest annual report. For a more in-depth look, please visit our website, catamountaccess.com, for a PDF version of our annual report. Stay well and be safe. Thank you.
Vermont is hard to describe in 3 or 4 verses, but I'm gonna try to tell you about a place that you ought to know, and if you haven't been there, then you ought to go. For over 250 years, the heart of stand.
Thank you so much to Cat TV for all the work you've done, for being that voice to the community that has been so essential in this past year. We couldn't have done it without you.
And Cat TV seems to be everywhere. I don't know how they do it, but thank you to all the people of Cat TV, the past that have gotten you here, the present that's doing such great work, especially now, and the all-important future. So thank you to everyone of this small but mighty, tremendous local resource and organization.
Not surprised that Cat TV rose to the challenge, but all the same, was always great to hop on a call knowing that their professionalism, their technical skill, and their heart for the community would be a good partnership for us. And so as we worked with them throughout the year, we saw that was something that we had in alignment. So we're excited to wish them into their annual meeting and wish them into a new year. I know we will continue to partner with Mike and Will and Lisa and the whole team at Cat TV as one of our strongest partners here in the region. So again, thank you and congratulations on another annual meeting.
From my standpoint and the organization standpoint, our partnership has been one of those silver linings during the pandemic.
I'm just really happy the partnership worked, and our student athletes, now always will have those memories.
The staff at Cat TV is amazing. They help communities like us engage in very difficult communications challenges and get the word out to people in a timely fashion so that people can make good decisions based on real facts.